Alright, so we're going to take a little video highlight reel time out here, so I'll just let these next clips speak for themselves, but we'll be back right after them with some more photo stuff.
Everything that you read about, everything that they say, that really comes true someday. That really comes true.
All right, I'm gonna give this one shot. I'm definitely not gonna get it. Ready?
Yeah, you hit a little something there.
That was shit. Let me try again.
You hit it.
Wait. Man. Any part really needs some work.
Tough.
That's pretty tough. I can't get that. No way I'll get that. The other part I can get to.
Alright, here we are at Binks Auto. We had to take the whale here because we noticed some, to and fro from the grocery store, we noticed that the whale was making some pretty weird noises. Something sounded a little off. So we brought it here on a recommendation from my cousin who lives on the Vineyard, like I said. And this guy took care of it real well. He was a great guy. Did it real quick. And I wish I remember his name. I think it was Mike or Dave. Anyway, good guy. Bonesaw did a lot of running on this trip. It clears his head and stuff. So these are some photos of where he went, some of the trails. That's a classic New England trail right there. There's Bonesaw. I guess he ended up in a little inlet there at one point, sporting his Barton Springs shirt. A little bit colder here than it is Barton Springs. There's another place he must have run. Another trail. Oh, this is a good one. He fell down and took a picture of his knee from the vantage point that he found himself in when he bit it on the trail. Some more trails. That looks great. Good stuff, Bonesaw. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Nice rock shore. Oh, cool. That's good stuff. Did you build that, Bonesaw? Yes, no? Okay, so this is, we took some time off every Thursday. We were there like 4 or 5 weeks, 5 weeks. So every Thursday, our cousin, this is my cousin's son, Charlie. Charlie had a basketball game every Thursday. So we head over to the Y and watched his team compete. And it was a great diversion. Great kids. Here they are warming up before the game. Charlie getting low on his defensive stance. There's the score there. They were a little bit behind at that point, but, I think they actually went to the championship. They lost the championship game, but their season ended up pretty good actually. So yeah, we took some. Every once in a while we went out to have some fun, but mostly we stayed in. This is one of the nights we went out. It's forget the name of the place, but this band was great. They packed the house. Here we are with that's my cousin Dave and his family. That's Sharon, Kyra, and Charlie right there. And we're in a little dimly lit Martha's Vineyard pub. Here's some great shots of just like where the house was. This is in the backyard, looking out over this pond that's in the backyard. And then same deal, but sunset. Some more sunset photos. This is when the weather started to turn a little bit. It started to get real bitter cold. Some storms were rolling in. And then this is looking at our house. Started to snow one night. And you can see that the window all the way at the bottom left is where the command center number 1 was. So I'm probably in there working away. And up top there on the top left lit up room, that's where command center 2 was. So Bonesaw's probably up there, which begs the question of who took this photo. The boogeyman, I guess. Here's the snow covering the back deck. You can see a pretty good accumulation. And what did we do? We built a snowman. What else are you going to do? I don't remember what we named him, or if we named him, but I'm going to name him now. His name's George. So we woke up the next morning, and this is what it looked like. It was beautiful. You can see some serious icicles, stalagmites, I don't know which. Great ice formations here. This is from Command Center 1, downstairs room. I was looking out just at the snow outside, but I was tucked away safely, working on some session. There was a loop around the pond in the backyard, and this is part of that trail back there. Some good photos. I would take some runs around here. Bonesaw liked to venture out, to those other trails, but I stuck mostly near the house. That's a view of the house from all the way across the pond. And some other pictures of the snow. That's a great one right there. This is kind of looks like we're setting up a beach chair just to go chill out there, but we are setting up beach chairs, Bonesaw and I. They were actually soccer goals. We went out and played snow soccer, and if you get it into the chair, that's a goal. The game lasted like 10 minutes because it was freezing and painful. Here we are. This is one of the field trips we took. This is where we went to a pond somewhere on the island. I forget, but it was all frozen over, and we would throw rocks to see if the ice was safe, and then we'd go further and further, depending if we heard a thud or if it crashed through the ice, which it never did. So we had fun ice skating around and stuff. Bonesaw is 1 foot in front of the other, testing gingerly. There's Smell, waving to everyone back home. Sunny, taking it all in. And here we are. This next little batch here is a bunch of videos from another field trip we took when we went sledding. So have fun with that. You'll see some of the sleds we didn't have any sleds. We took some stuff from the garage, which is mostly full of summer gear. So we had to make do with a skimboard, a little kiddie pool, and some worked better than the others. But we befriended some locals, and you'll see that here. So enjoy these clips, and then we'll be back. Oh my God! You all right?
Yeah. Sonny's going for it. The jump. Let's hope he doesn't break his arm. Here he comes. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh!
Oh! What the hell? Whoa! All right, we're back to some photos here. Every night we had dinner. Usually Bonesaw cooked. Here he's cooking some pizzas. Yummy pizzas. And of course, you know, we had to have some relief from the grind of making an album. So every night, Bonesaw and I would play Madden 93 for Sega Genesis. And we had some great games. We tried to be a really bad team and have the computer be a really good team because we're pretty good. But we lost a couple games. But there's Sega. It might have been, I guess it was Madden 94. And this was a terrible night. We couldn't get the Sega to work. You see that address error, whatever. But usually it worked. We had a great time. And we're nearing the end here, so here's a photo of us leaving the island, having done all the tracking, most of the tracking. There was still a lot to do post-production wise back home in terms of recording more vocals, mixing, mastering, all that stuff. And then on the trip home I locked the keys in the van, so that's me. I had to unscrew the antenna from the whale, and I used the antenna to break back into the whale. It was one of my finest moments. And when we got back to Austin, Smell had these red and blue team balloons hung on the mailbox, which was really cool. Very thoughtful of Smell. So that was the trip, and yeah, let's get back to the telethon.